What's the aim?
Get the cops off our ass about something as simple as using entheogens for a better life. Or just to get rid of the discrimination against specific drugs would be what I'd say what this is all about. Where it's going, I don't know. The government's... We appear to have a small L liberal government in America now and in Australia.
Optimistic to change?
Maybe.
Thanks.
They're giving away show bags and pot at the police station at the moment. They're getting rid of all their excess stock. They're liberating it.
It's great. Look at the work that's gone into these. Fantastic. Patience. Anticipation. Participation. They're right there. And how much people are into pigs. So give them a big hand. They do a great job. Nimbin Mardi Grass, helping keeping our streets safe with the dogs. They look great. I love the costumes and the dogs. Just look so fantastic. Well done. And here we have Madam Lash, who has donated a little.
Let the dogs out.
But mind you, why she's been entered is
Exercise!
Really has done a great job. Give them an honest good hand. Generally, they do a great job. We've got the Shamanic car markers here, they're fantastic. Tell me please exactly what you think of them as they go by. Demonstration to join the parade, just follow on behind. We'll go down the Peace Park. We can chill out, get something to eat. It's only $10 to go in. There's nobody to go in. It's free to go in from now. That's wonderful.
Messing it up if they've had a bit to drink. Public speakers.
But you always tell me.
This is your shop.
It is my shop now, but we started it off. This is where we started off in '96, I think it was. We very bravely opened up our first shop in Nimbin to try and help get people off drugs, really. And it built from there. We now have 16 shops, but this I'm proud of. It's my home. Nell here is now the owner of the business. Nell Berry, who is with her husband. Basically, she's the #1 herb protester. She's here mainly to defend the plants.
Very busy day today?
A very busy day today.
So what are most people on here in these shops? What do you reckon they're getting? What sort of stuff?
No, I think it is our cherry pop, which is our best seller today.
Yeah, the best seller is the cherry pop.
Cherry pop?
Makes it go.
Yes. It's all natural herbs too.
One of our best sellers is also the
heart rock. I had something.
ecstatic chocolate.
I was stoned with my chocolate. I got them.
You did well.
I got these at the end.
I know. And there's 100 for the best. Trying.
Drink that all.
So why have you got this shop? Why are you doing this?
We're all about plant freedom. We're all about. We would love to sell magic mushrooms. We would love to sell magic mushrooms. Magic mushrooms are a plant medicine for the soul and for the spirit. Because human consciousness is like a plant. And we want freedom for all plants and all people.
And all mushrooms.
You see, I just drink it in the ground.
Take the whole lot of it.
Just say you don't.
That's lazy. Oh, look. Take it right.
So I've got a cat full and wait
Thanks,
a while
Mel.
and another cat.
You know,
This all started in 1993 when Nimbin, which had already been a little of a hippie town, I guess, from the Aquarius festivals in the 70s, I believe. There was an Aquarius festival here, and basically some people never went back to the city, and they formed communities at places like Tuntable and others, and formed the first multiple occupancies, and I believe Tuntable has about 240 people. Most of those people enjoyed growing cannabis, and then there were raids on their property and they were charged for keeping that illegal herb, and as a peaceful protest in 1993 was the first Mardi Grass, and basically to protest, peacefully protest about the drug laws about cannabis, which are unfair and wrong as any law against.
how did they come about, the drug laws of cannabis?
It was all a conspiracy, really, by greed, by basically Aslinger in league, with DuPont Chemicals, and the guy Hearst, who owned newspapers. They found that hemp was basically competition for their plastics and their paper, etc. And so they set about bringing on the drug laws by using their money to say that one smoke of hemp, they put advertisements out in America to say one smoke of the hemp plant could cause insanity and even drive people to murder. Absolutely wrong, and ever since then there's been a drug war. And there's never, I mean, a drug war hasn't worked. Prohibition doesn't work. If they allowed people to smoke cannabis, they wouldn't abuse cannabis. I can remember that when I first became aware of it, I wanted to have it all the time, and it was only just like a kid with lollies. You're not allowed to eat those lollies, but when you get some access to those lollies, you want to gobble them all up, and this is what causes addictive habits and abuse of a wonderful healing herb. So yeah, 1993, and each year it's grown, and we just appreciate so much how people are coming here to support the town of 500, because Nimbin is world famous, but it is a town of 500 people, an amazing group of people who've brought on this, where there's now 5,000 people in attendance here at Mardi Gras, coming in from places as far away as I know as Melbourne to attend this peaceful protest.
So how have the police been here?
The police have been good. They have restricted the real drug in society, and that's alcohol. They've restricted the sales after 8 p.m, which has been great well, policy, I guess. Unfortunately, they have been very hard on people who've been smoking. They've been treating, you can see here, they're treating people with black gloves, treating them like they're poisonous. This fellow is a human being who probably just likes the herb, likes to have a smoke to self-medicate against his anxiety attacks. You can see by the look of him, he's not a big drug dealer. At the most, he would be somebody who would use cannabis, or even if he used another drug, it really wouldn't matter. He has a right, inalienable right to his own body chemistry. It shouldn't be against the law for them to be searching for something that he might be wanting to put into his own body. By the way, this is not a performance, this is action, real live police work.
So what rights do people have about being searched or not?
Well, I think everybody has the inalienable right to their own body chemistry. I don't think it should be against the law for anybody to consume whatever they like. Maybe it could be against industrial or commercial law, but basically as an individual, he has his own right to put into his own body whatever he wishes.
Yeah. So is this why one of the reasons about the rally is to be able to do
well, this is
without
exactly it. We should be able to smoke cannabis if we want to.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be against the law. It does society no harm for somebody to have a cannabis joint, I mean, or to consume it. God made us and the plants, and whatever you conceive of God, it doesn't matter. We're all here together, and we need the plants don't need us. We all emanate from the plant world, and we need plants to survive, and hemp and cannabis is another.